Welcome to Back to Ours, right on your sofa. It's time for another Top Tips Tuesday, and this week we're meeting Anna Bean, aka Blue Beanie, who's going to be showing us how to make a mask. No, not the boring ones you have to wear in the supermarket. These ones. So, grab some arts and crafts and mess up your house.
Top Tips Tuesday, tell us how you do it your way. If you're a painter or a builder or a singer or a queen, play chess, make a dress or something in between, it's Top Tip Tuesday, show us how you do it your way.
Right, okay, let's get started. So what you'll need is some tape, any kind of tape, like sellotape, whatever. A pen is good. Maybe a pencil. This is one of those ones that you click the thing out, but any pencil. Some bits of coloured card, different colours. I've got red, pink, blue, white. White paper, good for sketching your ideas. Scissors. These are like skewers, wooden skewers. You can get them for things like barbecues, stuff like that. But it could be a stick from the garden you could use, just something about that size. And some old bits of cardboard. I'm lucky enough to have cardboard that's got white on the other side. So if you can get anything like that, but if not, you might need some white paint to paint your cardboard once you've got your shape. So you're also going to need some blue tack. This is pink tack, but blue tack, whichever. Right, I'm going to sketch the shape that you're going to draw on to the cardboard to cut out. I didn't use the plate, but it probably would have been quite good to use the plate. So, draw around it. And then you've got your circle, like that. And then you've got two shapes, kind of like the shape of a feather as well. So that's your shapes that you need. And then, once you've got those shapes, you need to cut them out. If it's this kind of card, it's quite stiff, so you might get someone to help you, or you might be able to do it yourself. And then what you're going to do is stick the ears onto the head. It's easier doing it this way because you don't have to cut out a weird shape, you're just sort of joining it together. So a bit of tape. And then that's when you've got your shape of your mask. So here's the sketch that I've done, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do is cut out shapes out of coloured paper, put blue tack on the back of them, and then you can take them off and on the mask to create the different expressions. So I'd consider that one a normal one, then you've got a bit of an angry expression, a bit of a sad one, and a bit of a happy one. And what I did was, when I was looking for pictures of happy rabbits and angry rabbits, I googled it and I put angry rabbit illustration, and I came up with a picture that reminded, like, was this, and I was inspired by that. And when I'm looking at sad rabbit, so that's a really good way. Like, what is it, Grayson Perry says, the modern artist's greatest tool is Google. So whatever you need, if you need to look for something, you can just Google it and find it. That's what I always do. So we're going to start to make some features which are going to look like, kind of like this. So I'm getting my colour card, and first of all I'm going to use some black for the eye. I'm going to cut two pieces the same size. You're making like a kind of oval shape with pointed edges, like that. And then you can use these to draw around the coloured bit with your pencil, and then cut these out. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them slightly smaller so that you can see the edge of the black around the outside of it. like that. Smaller, I forgot to do it smaller. That. So you can see here I've cut inside the lines there, so I've made it slightly smaller so that when it goes onto the black, it just sits inside to create the sort of the outside of the line of the eye. And then 2 circles for pupils. So it's good to cut 2 sort of bits. And then top tip for cutting circles, just keep your scissors where they are and move the paper like that. So you're cutting, but you're moving your paper rather than your scissors. There. And then a little bit of white. And again, it's good, rather than trying to cut it out of a big piece of paper, cut the paper and approximate the size that you want in a little bit. And then again, just move the paper, keep the scissors where they are. And that just like, it's a little highlight for the eyes. Like that. And then you can stick those bits together with your blue tack or pink tack, which I've got. Don't need much. So a bit on the white bit, in the pupil. But if you move the pupil around, you could actually make it look to one side or the other as well if you wanted. Right, so like that. And what you might want to do, which is what I did, was I sort of cut into it a bit and just cut some sort of eyelashes on the edges. It's the little details that can make things look really kind of cute or different. Like that. So I've got eyes. I'm going to stick some blue tack on the eyes. So it's quite nice to put some detail on the ears, which is what I've kind of used for these bits here. So that's basically a bit of pink, similar shape to the ear, a bit of red, bit of pink, like that. Doesn't matter what colours you use either if you've got different colours. Same again there, a bit of pink, bit of red. And nose, so that's kind of nose shape. I did that in 2 bits. So I did like a little tashy bit, which is the mouth, and then a little nose. There. You can move it around as well to get a different sort of looking face. And then I also did some cheeks in pink. So that's the first face. Now what I'm going to do is change the features to make it angry. So things I've made is just a couple of these. I'll show you the angry face. So the angry face is here and it's got kind of closed lids on it. So what I've done to create that is I've cut 2 pieces out like this, and I'm just going to put them over the top of the eyes to sort of, already it starts to look a little bit narked. And then other thing, expression is created by eyebrows. So I've made 2 spiky eyebrows. You can really have fun with where you place them because they're just making like angry eyebrows like that. And then teeth. And I can move the nose up a bit to fit the teeth in. And the teeth I've made by, so white again, but jaggedy bit for the top teeth, jaggedy bit for the bottom teeth, with a bit of a shape for the mouth. Right, so yeah, check out the PDF for more details as well if I'm going too fast. So here's an angry face now, and it's all been created by sort of this, adding a lid on the top of the eye, adding the angry eyebrows, adding the mouth. And once you've made your elements, like your different parts of the face, you can mix and match them. You could do one half happy, one half sad. It's a really good way of kind of working out what features artists, cartoonists, illustrators use to create expressions, and how just the same sort of features but shaped, different shapes moved around can create these different faces. So this is how I make my bunny mask. You have a go at making yours, and please share your pictures with us.
We'll talk about it later, all right? Thanks, Blue Beanie. Join us next week for more Top Tips Tuesday.